Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. The war is over. Goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Petrificus totalis. I should investigate. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
my hands on Fig or that student.
Petrificus totalis.
Next time I see Fig.
太难了。如果是要刷3级哦。
Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty. Someone. Ah, you seem tired.
Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
The wizards will be defeated.
Petrificus totalis.
我又撞到他身上了，然后他完全没有感觉。
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see. I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicion.
Revelio.
Who my friends are now, don't I? One there.
Fancy yourself big fighter, huh?
怎么又是2啊？我要找学3呐、啊。
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Who's there? my skill.
Petrificus totalis.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Oh, 来了。
Somebody there? Hello?
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Why, it's a grapple you are.
Revelio.
Hello?
Petrificus totalis.
Himself not alone.
为什么是他？
Leviosa.
Confringo.
Revelio.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of him.
因为这是最强玩。在哪里？
Levioso.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
You will not survive this fight, Scythia!
Confringo. Rependo. Levioso. Rependo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Who's this you? Floating me!
Confringo.
Expulsion!
You will not survive this.
Levioso. Protego. Rependo. Confringo. Levioso. Rependo. Cruise. Glacier. Descendo. Confringo.
Hello。
Confringo. Glacier. Descendo.
哦，有人刚拿一下1100。
You're only delaying the inevitable.
You'll need to be quick.
Perhaps you ought to give up.
有人刚才他妈跟古代魔法一样强。
Descender. Places. Confringo. Places. Down is easy. My sender is places. Descendo. Leviosa. Blender. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Places. Confringo. Descendo. Prevento. Stupefy. Descendo. Confringo. Places. Descendo.
哇，两只那个。
I see you. Oh, I'm gonna eat your this.
Nobody will miss.
Places. Death from above. Expulso. Incendio. Never him. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Places. That was a mistake. Is this a battle or we
哦，喷一下999。
Blank of inspiration for James. Descendo. Places. Descendo. Incendio. Expulso. Fringo. That's the best you can do. Descendo. Confringo. Places. Crumpets don't go down easy. Places. Descendo. Confringo.
Oh, I'm gonna. Let me out, though. Hold still.
刚喊什么东西好长串。
Glaciers. Descender. Glaciers. Confringo. Descender. Crucible. Leviosa. Confringo. Propender.
植物学、药草学太强了。只是打完是要等很久的 CD， 因为要回去补充药。所以我应该把整个密室的种满中国咬人甘蓝跟那个毒触手吧。
David, you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
我都不知道这个魔药台放在这边要干嘛，没在用。
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to learn
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
还有很想试一试，让它炸看看，看会不会手被炸掉。
Well done. Now. Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead.
Bombarda!
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and
The Pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
每一个都有够固执。
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
让你知道，你也不能
It
怎
would
么
mean a
样。
lot.
Revelio.
Oh.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
你怎么觉得没事会遇到你？
That idea.
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelts. Poor still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Revelio! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poacher.
Revelio.
No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Ah, the air is...
Revelio.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Someone messing about.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
哪冒出来？刚刚没有这个。
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Like Revenue. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Patricia's to tell us
before I find you. Oh, that warrants a look.
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? That's a brilliant idea. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of
Revelio.
will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
数抉者没有处决者。
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play. Stop right there. You've made a mistake. They want to buy
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
没带出租钱。
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
其他4个人都不会用护盾。 我刚刚有用咒咒虐啊，但是我觉得他的伤害没有很 OK， 他就是一个，他比较偏向控制，可以把人家定在那边，他大概会有10几秒都不会动，在那边一直觉得痛。
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected, not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you like...
Since the dragon we freed...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. It'll be hard hiding something like...
We aren't helping ourselves, Stan.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
然后回城堡补货，打个架又被用完，用太嗨真的会被抓吗？我不知道哎，不是说真的会被抓吗？我没有听说会被抓哎，会吗？那我是应该减少使用。然后我其实觉得，我也觉得没有很好用。伤害实在是有够低的，应该要放速钱吗？啊，大爆爆！
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
反正我现在主要伤害是靠这个。这个伤害才叫恐怖，比不射咒还恐怖。那个私自养中国咬人甘蓝的应该要抓起来。 盖一个。去吃饭了，看我干嘛？就剩2个不吃饭的。在太阳下就比较明确，所以应该是金色的煤，不是棕色。猜啦。完全没有感情的，一直叫那个刷子。 就剩你一个不吃饭。哦，每一种该不会还有做不同的这个造型？但是蛮用心的，我只能这样。地下港收集实战。
Revelio.
图书馆的这个。这附近。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
就叫金探子啊。
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
真的要看过原作。
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
伯格吧。
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
会飞啊。
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of
有
three
点分不太
hoops
清
in a
楚。
Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
不行。
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book
抽一
back
题还是可以啊。
now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more
该
questions
不会还有
right
一个
now.
成就是要回答他
And
所
I
有问
won't
题。
be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
魔法部。
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 17... Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Iron.
No.
太难了，跟谁他妈知道这些
is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length. It is also... Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No. The answer was Hengist of Wood...
没
It
题
is
对
believed that the hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding...
食尸鬼不可能是幻语言啊！其他魔法生物杂交，食尸鬼，随便啦。
A Letherfold.
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, what is the only spell known?
我唯一知道只有这个。
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was... Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
甘普法则。
That's it.
我记得甘普定律。
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot... What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was, in Latin, the Hogwarts motto is... Which magical creature is the...
The Ashwinder.
According to Parselmouths, each of the runes paws 3 heads. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
异法模拟。
Mount Greylock.
Well done! What is the most powerful love potion?
Elixir to induce.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to... Are you interested in continuing on to the next?
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later.
长得蛮可爱的，我觉得有点像那个，因为是红头发，所以可能是比较像金妮吗？我要怎么剪？剪不起来啊！哦，对，这样就好了。地下港在这里，我要怎么去？啊，然后你知道，我突然又想到，我有个朋友也有问我说，为什么要选拉文克劳？我又突然想到一个不错的答案，好像拉文克劳妹都比较正哦。
Revelio.
嗯，这是谁啊
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
唯一贵妇，该不会是那个吧？拉文克劳。他现在叫什么？海森娜吗？海。
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
海莲娜吗？
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration.
变形学，变形，哎，拿到模特。哦，你是说像那个恶灵古堡那一个吗？那个其实我之前就有追踪他，我没想到恶灵古堡这次找他。好啊，卫斯理教授是，我还是卫斯理教授本人呢，结果是输。
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
切头怕。
Now,
对啊
you all know what to
其实
do.
我也在想，为什么要分身体跟，还是身体那个，因为它是包含动作吧。不然其实原本那个的体态，那个叫什么？身段其实也不差。
Beautifully done.
但是因为它是比较偏写真模特吗？
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble
所以
in
可能
getting
有
up
另
to
外找一
speed.
个来做动作
And
模特这
frankly,
样。
excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite
多
proud.
动作又是另外一位，
I will say I'm
然后结果配
especially
音还是另外一
impressed
位
with
这
all
样。
you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your
哇，真的是一个，
extracurricular activities.
所以其实他是，
Was
所以
there
其实那
steady
个总统女儿是
conversation
缝
with
合
Mr.
怪这
Ollivander
样。
after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning. It'll be the end of the year in no... I'll provide a final assessment. Until then, well done.
May be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there.
变形解谜或摆设装饰。 其实霍格华兹里面也还很多东西我都还没做，宕机了。我觉得游戏有点宕机，因为突然讲话的声音，然后或者是其他人的声音都有。像刚刚我现在开锁，他应该要喊那个开锁咒嘛，但他完全没有喊。像这个，但其实像这个，短这个的动。这个音效又有出来，但讲话声音都没出来。隐私教授的办公室，隐私不是那只鬼吗？人家身上多这几个纽扣也太邪恶了。要带去哪里呀？没找到附近有那个，算了，放生它。
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
结果是找到了，就在下面而已。就在旁边而已，我靠！哎呀，这里。然后我刚刚是从哪边找到？也是这里面吗？
Lumos.
什么东西的？页面已遭移除。页面已遭移除。
Revelio。
刚刚这边有只在飞的，下面有个锁，也有个箱子。这是谁呀？那这 IG 我真的打不开，我不知道为什么。从 Google 的都打不开，我不知道为什么。算了，也不是很重要。你说这个动作截取啊？看起来不太像动作演员。刚刚那只钥匙拿出。
I spent hours trying to conjure.
Revelio.
用长的阿密特巴斯蒂，这也是塞巴斯蒂啊，保守命。他说在哪里？占卜学。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You knew what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial, and that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu.
Can you choose what?
Oh, no. A person's animagus. My mother is convinced that I believe it is because I can...
How does it feel to
Well, the first time, but it gets easier the more you do it. And I love being able to view the world.
Now the nickname makes sense.
It is. She says that no creature, especially one as... She claims that she has force, but she has used her sight to control...
She's concerned for your safety.
That may be safe, but you could have fled the moment you discovered that. I choose to act as you have. My mother can... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
“然后呢，就这样，连经验值都没有。” 不然连音乐都没有，我的游戏有点宕机，还是会有一些音效，但是音乐都没。
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received...
Hello, my friend. Did you...
I did, thank you. We had a good...
Glad to hear it. And I'll refrain from telling you to...
Of course.
I do. I thought...
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with...
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. And you could...
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle...
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably... You're welcome to take a peek inside.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle...
Dot's a skilled an ordinary precaution that
I'll try to go and see her.
It would mean the world. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken. You'll find the hamlet just near...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last hour.
Don't remind me. The thought of that... I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting room. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher...
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
That attack always did strike... Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's...
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free...
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I want... It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after...
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of...
Goodness. Well, that's... Don't worry. I'll guard your secret. I shan't press for more details. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting.
Sir, is everything...
How kind of you to ask. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my... He cut me out of our herbology supply business. I'll show him.
That must have been frustrating.
Yes, it was. Supercilious fool. He's a venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching. But no one would suspect us.
What else is in Mr.
All of Lawley's herbology. Fill your pockets while you're there.
I'm not sure this is...
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves...
Very well.
Excellent. Remember, I just need that...
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Wish I could... Well done. I'll take it.
Of course.
I shall make an... Oh, here's a little something for your name.
随便塞给他一个，随便塞给他一个那个毒触手，让他接受，有点蠢。
Revelio.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? But we've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones,
We
sir.
promise,
sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Revelio.
还蛮像他这边会发生的事情。
Revelio.
东西蛮多，但我没有很想偷，我有点懒。
Revelio. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
My sincerest gratitude. You brave soul.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
哪里没有啊？ 这个
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Father, Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Revelio. 这是什么？
Revelio.
新东西耶，我没看过。迷宫。所以呢
Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
青蛙，我对青蛙没。
Revelio.
这样浪费时间。我刚刚在这边都没看到人啊。
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Brottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients.
And she's correct, my darling.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs.
Oh, thank you. If you wouldn't mind,
Believe it or not, I have some.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful.
Serona also mentioned that Mr.
Indeed he was. He was hoping to go through it with Serona. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. The cavern is in the hills, just...
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here.
这个洞穴我好像进来过2次。
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Leave the hawk clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or...
这只咬人甘蓝的威力有没有看到？
Revelio.
This must be Serona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything.
信件，我最后一次收到信应该是，高中还有啦，高中还收了一次。高中之后就没收过信了嘛。我说不是那种信啊，朋友的信。国税局的应该收到了吧？我不知道，我家人是还没寄给我。
Hello, Serona. I have good news.
没有拍给我看，反正我都是线上报比较多。
Oh, thank you.
I wondered about some of the.
Of course.
One of the letters mentions...
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker. Nothing like the feeling of catching the goal. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year.
I saw a letter from someone named...
It is. Still one of my dearest friends, especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy...
I spotted a letter from you to Miss...
We do. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents are... And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. Well...
I'm glad I could be of help.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and for returning this box.
只不过也就是那个高中最后那一次收到信之后，我就跟人家说不要寄信给我，朋友我都会跟他说不要用寄信的给我。那一次是反正简单说是我高中的时候交女朋友寄信给我，然后他没先跟我讲，然后信被我妈收到，我妈看到寄信给我的就直接把信给拆了。
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
他把信给拆掉之后，我妈把信给拆掉之后，还把信给藏起来，他不拿给我，
Let me know if there's anything else I
给我
can
爸
do
看，
there.
然后就不给我。然后后来是人家问我说为什么，问我说，哎，我到底有没有收到信的时候，他没跟我说，他说要给我惊喜，然后他就没跟我讲他要寄信过来。然后就被我妈藏起来，然后隔了好像信寄给我的几天之后吧，应该是4、5天之后吧。他问我说为什么我都没有反应，是不是没有收到信这样？我说啊，我真的没有收到。然后我就跑去问我妈，才知道说信被他藏起来。所以我就会跟人家讲说，不要寄实体信件到我家。如果真的要给我东西，要么就直接给我，要么就是我们约好寄到别的地方。寄到我家的信会要怎么形容呢？反正会被没收这样。很瞎哦，这也是为什么我高中毕业的时候一直就是要考大学的时候一直想要离开家里。到现在还会啊，我妈到现在还是会直接拆我信啊。我只是在不让私人信寄到家里。我就问他，我曾经问过他，你凭什么拆我的信啊？你这样完全不尊重人啊！然后我妈就说，她就说我是你妈，为什么我要尊重你？所有寄到这里的东西都，寄到我家的东西都是我的。
Maze. I wonder what else. Expelliarmus.
Bombarda. Confringo.
大爆爆不能。
Bombarda. Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda.
3000多哪来？
Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo.
Oh. 有人甘蓝吗？
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
边吗？
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
8眼巨蛛只有6只眼睛。哦，1600。
Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
有人甘蓝真的超凶。
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
这里吗？
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
You look none the worse for wear.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch.
Merlin's... Actually, thank you.
I'm glad Milo's daughter...
I am too. As far... Please,
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Revelio.
我还是觉得这个很神奇，明明就捡过。
It was a time when I could do.
What do you have in store for me this time?
那什么？搞龙吗？假的龙，什么鬼啊？
Revelio.
球的，不用球。
Revelio.
啊？这是另外一个。这里有球。
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
还有一个盘子在哪？这里啊，就在那。
Accio.
Won't get the back.
Revelio.
这只龙干嘛用的？
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
放射。 作业算全部完成。
Revelio.
这个到底要怎么处理？
Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Flipendo.
哦，这个到底要怎么处理？我所有魔法都放过一轮了。
Defender. Glacius.
没有反应啊！不可能是武器走吧
Expelliarmus.
啊？该不会是这个？
Wingardium Leviosa.
是啊。修复吗？不可能。
Reparo.
毫无反应啊！
Accio. Revelio.
我到底要对他做什么？有3个，应该也是在对他放什么？
Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Levioso.
Revelio. 我突然想到，之前是有一个
Lumos
啊，是这个。 影片要转 GIF 是不是要有软体？影片要转 GIF 要不要有软体？首先转软体，用软体一定比较好转。但是影片转 GIF 也是不是一定要有软体？我只能跟你说，这是2件事。
Lumos. Alan himself would be proud.
GIF 严格说起来，它是照片，然后它是大量的照片。影片的话是，以电脑来说的影片，它是更密集的照片。但是影片能不能转 GIF， 这个首先你一定要有做 GIF 的软体，不管是什么软体。然后
Revelio
不管是什么软体，一定要有个软体就对了。做 GIF， 那它能不能用影片来转，这是另外一件事。所以你说影片是不是一定要软体？我只能跟你说，不是说影片转 GIF 一定要有软体，是做 GIF 一定要有软体才能做。
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
然后你的软体能不能转成 GIF， 这个就是另外一件事。能不能用影片转？我跟你应该这样讲，影片要转 GIF 是一定要有软体，是，但是跟是不是影片是，要怎么形容呢？就是不管你是什么东西要转 GIF， 都要有软体。那最简单的软体是什么 ？PDF， 那个 PPT， 其实 PPT 可以做 GIF。
Revelio. Depulso. Levioso. Flipendo. Bombarda.
我有点忘了这个要怎么解。
Flipendo. Bombarda. Levioso. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
但是像 PPT 它可以做 GIF， 但是它就不能用影片转嘛。但是它有另外一个方式，比如说，如果你这个你要的张数没有很多的话，比如说你只想做个30张的 GIF， 你就直接手动截图截个30张图，其实还好。但如果你是想做那个几百张图的 GIF， 你就乖乖找影片，乖乖找软体吧，练
Nothing
转
to
档
poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
10秒的影片要看10秒，也要看几帧呢？如果你是一个每秒60张的，每秒60张的影片，10秒也有600张哎。
Aloha Mora.
自由了。
Could it be a Merlin trial? Bombarda! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
超多的，有点累。我觉得捡每点4点好像没有特别的有意义。加空间，其实现在也不太缺空间。反正觉得我应该去解那个，解这个。 魔法热点，但一般像我们说做 GIF， 通常可能就是个每秒5张到10张。而实际上就是看你的需求。
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post. She didn't send me an owl this week.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing.
What kind of research is she?
It varies from week to week, but it's...
What did you find out about the...
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg. I went back to the tent.
How do you track a dragon?
Tree canopies, burn mark.
Well done.
I can't be certain, but I thought we might go and see.
Of course. Shall we leave?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar. Here we are. I do think... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to be... Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg.
You got all of that from simply...
You'd be surprised how easy it is. Shall we see if she's home?
You're making this sound simple.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She'll understand why we're here once...
I don't suppose you've thought of...
No, it belongs to her.
If you're right about finding her...
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her...
Well then.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is. Above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done...
Bombard!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
She's
Reparo. From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
这个村庄着火的感觉很像那个叫什么上古卷轴。一开始的时候不是会有那个龙跑出来？我当初好像上古卷轴我只玩到第一个城镇之后就没多久就没了。
Well, there's no turning back now.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
说好他会知道我们要干嘛这件事。
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're wrong. Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
吐槽不错。
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
它在雪山上面，这只龙在雪山上面养它的蛋吗？不会太冷吗？ 这时候是应该产生吊桥效应之类的。
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one.
I was hoping to look around.
I suppose we could. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
像什么都没有。
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No, I think
I am. After our dragon rescue at Haunt.
Understandable.
True. True.
Unless what?
Unless... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
他们去找他吗？去找他祖母了吗？
How could I have been so blind?
We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the evil.
Revelio.
Imagine how muggles get.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy. She said, "Grateful."
Wingardium Leviosa me.
先到这边吧，累了，明天又要上班啊，好累。现在有27%， 1.7%的人拿到白金，其实还蛮多的，所以他的白金应该不难。拜拜。